Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Creations with Christina. Okay, just a quick card for today. First thing I'm going to do is I cut this out from the Cricut Simply Sweet, and I cut it on chipboard because I got the new deep cut blade. And my next video I'll demonstrate how to use that blade and put it in the Cricut and cut and stuff with it. And this is pretty thick. I don't know if you can tell how thick it is, but it's pretty thick chipboard. So anyway, I cut this out. And I'm just going to use some Tombow mono adhesive because I also cut out on a pattern paper the same image. So I'm just going to adhere that down. And I want to do this first because it needs some time to dry. One thing. With cutting the detail with the H for I had to do a lot of little extra X-Acto knife work. So just so you know that it does take a little bit of extra work. But what's nice about cutting this out is it just matches perfectly. So I didn't have to worry about trimming anything because I know when you buy your own chipboard that's already pre cut out in a shape, then you have to find your pattern paper to put on the top and cut it out and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna make sure all the air bubbles are out of that, and I'm gonna set that aside to dry. Okay, now let me just clear off some space here. This is my Score Pal, and I'm using a piece of Stampin' Up's chocolate chip cardstock, and it's cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I'm scoring at 4 1/4. Okay, very simple. And this is a pattern paper that I got. It's very thin. It actually came with this as well. There was 4 squares to it. And it's very thin. I forget the name of it, but if you stop over on my blog, I'll post the name there of the company that makes this paper. And I got it locally. I've never seen it at AC Moore, Michaels, or any place. So, but like I said, it is super, super thin, but it is fantastic. It's got a little bit of a texture to it as well. So I'm just going to adhere this strip right on the front of my card. Okay. And this is Paper Tray Ink ribbon. It is, let's see, Hibiscus Burst, and I haven't opened it yet, so I have to do that. I have a terrible time opening ribbon. I should have done this before I started, but I didn't. There we go. All right. My new favorite scissors. These are by Fiskars, and they are spring scissors. They are wonderful. And I'm just going to tie my ribbon right on the front. Okay, now we're just going to trim the edges. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere my heart right to here. So I'm just going to use my ATG gun for that. And this is running out of tape. Okay. And then the next thing we're going to do is using my two-way glue. Let me just grab a piece of scrap paper here. I cut out this is also with the Simply Sweet Cricut cartridge. I cut out APPY for happy, and that's going to go right on the front of my card for right here. Okay, so let me just put some adhesive, or two-way, this is the Zig two-way glue pen that I accidentally left the cap off, so I just got to get it flowing again. I leave the cap off all the time. I walk away and I come back and it's like, uh-oh, the cap again. Okay, and that's going to go right here. And then the last thing I did was I cut out birthday. And this is also, again, this is with the same pattern paper as this. Like I said, it came 4 different squares. One side had a kind of like a scrapbook page. You know, it had I think it was a flower in the middle. I don't even remember now. But anyway, and then the back side had 4 different squares, and each square had a different color. So I kind of just took the 4 squares and worked with that. So and I'm just going to put that right here. So there we go. Thanks for watching another episode of Creations by Christina. See you next time. Bye.